Hey guys, so the microphone I'm using is just the camera microphone, so it's not going to be very good, but this is the third episode. We're going to actually do some experiments, so I'm going to actually show in real life what sympathetic resonance is. I'm going to be using Ableton Operator, which is the synth that, I think it's FM synth, that Ableton comes with. I'm using Ableton 9. You can find it in your instruments. Anyways, I have a speaker that the operator is coming out of, and my snare. That I didn't mess with it, I didn't tune it. It would totally work if you tune it to a certain thing as well. I just wanted to see what would happen if I didn't tune it. And I have the speaker to the snare drum about 3 feet. So what I'm going to do is sweep with a sine wave the frequency, just frequency spectrum, and you'll hear the snare go off at certain frequencies, which is the sympathetic, or the overtones of the snare, and it's really cool. I tried this before I recorded this, so let's do it. So this is, I'm starting at 18 hertz, which you can't really hear that much because this speaker is really small anyways. So you'll hear more of the high ones because it's not that good of an amp. Anyways. 85, 90. Okay, it's shaking a little bit right there. A difference in 10 hertz makes the snare shake rather than not. So this is 190. This is 180. Nothing, nothing. 256. Keep going. 449. It's not perfect, but 875. So my point there is that at certain frequencies, the snare isn't going off because of how the snare is tuned. So that's why only certain frequencies were making it go off. So, and everything is a factor, like the temperature right now, which is a little cold. How I tune the heads when that happens. So the tension and the amount of space within the snare, which is how much the gas inside is going to be displaced. Amplitude is also a huge factor because if I play it really quietly at 2 decibels or negative 10 decibels, it's not going to hear much. But if I amp it up to 10 decibels over unity, then it's going to really go. And I'm just going to play 875 and play with the gain knob. And that volume difference emulates length of the distance between the sound source and whatever physical object that you're doing. Because if you play the tone here at 5 decibels and a feet away it's going off, it's at the exact fundamental that it's vibrating the snare. But if you put it 10 feet away, the wavelengths have to travel a lot farther to reach the snare. So along the way, all the air in between, it's gonna definitely reduce the amplitude of the original signal. So yeah, that's really cool. And hopefully I can show you in further episodes more tuned and technical physical objects into creating this installation.